light boxes or anything. Right now I'm using my iPad as the light box, and I'm still drawing in pieces of what I want to put into the manga. So give me just a second and we will turn the lights on, trust me. And we'll get into the microns. Right now I'm leading with the 0.5. Just need some minor details put in. I'm gonna use IBS paint to sturdy my screen so it won't move. I learned that technique when I was tattooing in Fordham because I had a broken iPad and I needed things to not move. And people were like, how do you have the patience? I don't know. I don't know how I have the patience. Move this over just a tad. Trick is not to touch the screen. You start from the bottom. After this, I'm gonna follow myself with the microns. Like I said, we're gonna turn the lights on. I'm just getting my grid, and I want it as good as it can get, because once we head off with those microns, we're gonna be going crazy. And this is also how you build muscle memory. I don't want to do certain things. I am right now doing a manga of berserk. But I'm using my iPad as a light box because I don't have my table light box yet. I need a bigger table, just to be honest. But I'm about to use my microns for the first time, so I'm doing a review on those, just the same way I did the reviews on the mechanicals. So I'm gonna try to do a whole panel. We'll see. But right now I'm drawing in a scene from the manga.
Sorry, I don't understand.
No one's talking to Siri.
Okay, so I kind of got sucked into an app for 2 hours.
And I'm listening to Berserk right now. That's why I don't want to get the copyright. You go to sleep. Why are you here? It's early in the morning. The sun is rising where I live. I live in New York City. Sun's rising here, sweetie. You don't draw? Oh, right. That's why you're here. Anywho, it's not like these comments stick. They don't, so they don't go on the video when I upload it, so I'm gonna stop answering questions. This is serious. I was just erasing something, that's why I turned the light on. I don't need to go that high up. You're just jealous you don't have the book. You're all just jealous. The 5 people were just jealous. It's okay. And I don't read every comment, so once I turn it down more towards the screen, you're gonna know like I'm not really talking to you at this point. If you want to learn, being quiet and not typing 10,000 things will help you. Watching and learning will be much better, more beneficial to you. Okay, I can still kind of see it. In fact, I'm gonna switch to the 2. I just had the 5. Oops. First piece of lead we broke. It's fine. We have plenty. Right. 2 is much thicker. It's just easier to see when it's darker. So if I need to turn the light back out, I am. But remember, the most beneficial drawing, the best drawing, isn't going to be me like talking to the comments. You know what I'm saying? Just saying to the people that are complaining if I'm not talking to you. Like, I'll show you more with this direction. So you can understand that this takes patience. You can't like rush me. You're not going to rush me. I'm not rushing you. Do I look rushing to you? I had Russian neighbors growing up. It's funny, they weren't the first to live in that house. A couple of families did, and it was such a nice house. Oh my God, it was the second builder's home. So it was extremely nice. Yeah, the light is about to go back out on you people. Because Casca's tits need to be actually like seen and correct. You know, she has a lot of body muscle. Even is a lighten. And I'm listening to other fucking bangers. Oh my gosh. Miki Matsubara. She's dope. This is amazing. Stay with me. Stay with me. Yeah. The club mix, fire. Branding, y'all. I'm gonna have to pencil that in on the other side. Pencil it in, bye guy. I'm also gonna still do the hair. I'm gonna do everything in the background. Like, I'm not fucking around with this. This is so cool. Like, his art is so cool. You have to do it justice. You gotta take your time. Anybody rushing, I'm gonna pronounce his name right, Kentaro Miura. Anyone rushing his work is crazy. Like, you're dumb. You're stupid. Like, how long did it take Berserk? Right. Math to math. That's easy math to math. I don't think they rush at all, except for when they just recently did the CGI. I don't think they rush at all. I mean, you know, rest in peace. Like, and just following his work right now, I'm telling you, he's fucking hard. He's fucking hard. Some of you might really don't hate when I start with the mic cross. Please don't hate on me, because you're going to be like, yeah, you know what I told you it was going to be fire. This is just me making sure my body work is here for me. Like, because I don't even need the reference once I really get going. Because once I got that muscle memory in me, it don't take me long. I'm impressed with. I want this to be perfectly aligned. I align it with Gut's eye. This is that other scene. There's several scenes with them that I was like, no, I'm going to put that in here. I'm definitely going to do this with Hayao Miyazaki as well. 100%. I'm going to put together all Studio Ghibli's. Like, stuff that touches me. I'm going to put it. I mean, all the movies touch me. I mean, they touch me so much. Like, even Dakota Fanning and her little sister, I don't know if y'all know, but Dakota Fanning and her little sister voiced May and the baby sister in Studio, I don't want to pronounce wrong, but Ghibli or Ghibli's, My Neighbor Totoro, or Totoro, however you say it. Dopest shit, like, ever. To me, like, ever. I'm the kid that read the credits, so I'm the special features kid, so I know some things that I say might not make sense, but hopefully if there's a person out there that's like me, and you're like, oh my God. Like, this takes patience, people. Just have fucking patience, okay? Be patient with yourself. There's no reason. Like, I don't think he rushed at all. I think then I threw some of my style in here because I believe, like, those vines are important for some reason. I don't know. Vines, bubbles, definitely, because in that last scene where she comes out in the Elven princess stuff, where Casca comes out, is herself mentally in like the last couple episodes before whatever's about to come out. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I pray to God it comes out. They come out with something, because this is just such beautiful artwork. Like, I know the story is so dark. Like, I don't fuck with Griffith. I don't. It's okay. I do not fuck with Griffith. I'm sorry. I don't. Like, it's really fucked up. Like, he did some fucked up shit. And, you know, I always say I think he saved Casca for last. He really did. He saved her when he saved her, just to do that to her when he was ready to do that to her. And the fact that everything's all his fault. From the bailet, from him receiving the bailet, to, you know, him going to the castle with Prince Charlotte. Even Prince Charlotte helping him out because he tried to choke. Remember? He was like, ugh, when he... Listen, I'm just saying, we listen here and we do not judge. I'm just saying that Griffin is guilty. He's guilty. And I am not swaying on that at all. He is guilty, and he's a guilty soul. Yes, dirt. I do not like the way he moves at all, and the Band of the Hawk did not deserve that. Even whatever his name is that would get on my nerves. Judo for sure did not deserve that. Judo was so sweet. Which app? Oh, that's just, okay, so I like using free apps. You can use whatever you want. You can use Adobe Reader. I use Ibis Paint. I've used it since 1999. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When she was 4 years old, you heard? You heard? But that's the reason I'm so good at drawing today. I actually draw with the mouse on the computer. So I've been using it since I was 4 years old. And of course, it transitioned over to, and this isn't a part of the collection of the pens, but because you know, she's not just good with the mouse. And I've had a lot of these. Like, I have 2 pink ones over there that don't have this piece to them, and I've got like I've had like 7. I have other ones stolen from me. Like, clients have stolen some. It's been crazy with those pencils. But thank God, when I did have Apple Care during that time, I was able to just go. I felt like I was taken from Apple. That's how good of a discount I was getting on the Apple pencils. So, and now they sell them for anything. You can get you an Apple pencil for so cheap, like $15 these days. If you go through Amazon, I fucks with Amazon right now, and I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, but so yeah, we don't trust Griffith. Yada yada yada. How rude of him to do what he did to Casca. More than rude, like just disgusting. He's not a good individual. And when Guts does whoop him, I feel like, I don't even know, because the Moonchild, I can't figure this thing out about the Moonchild. The Moonchild is just like, it gives me the ick, but at the same time, it's like, are you Griffith? Like, or are you, who are you? Have y'all named him? You know, like you want to talk to the parents, you'd be like, have y'all named him Casca and Guts? Have you named the boy? Do you know his schedule other than each full moon that he appears? Do he appear during the you know, like I'm just saying this whole situation with him is very sad. Like, we do not judge. I am not judging. I'm just saying, like, it's really deep. I'm here for their spiritual release. I am so here for this sounds like jazz. Samurai Champloo, of course. Shiki no Ura. Fire. I'm fire. Listen, I ain't catching these copyrights. Not this morning. That's what the silence is about. I'm not catching no copyrights. Fuck that shit. We want to get out to the display today. We're doing a really cool piece. I don't even think you can fully see it. Come down a little bit for you. I'm just getting deeper into making sure all of these spaces are gone, because when I start with these microns, oh, poor baby. He said, what app too? It's not about the app. You need a light box. Get a light box if you're wanting to trace. Because you're not going to have the patience if you need to know what app, because it has nothing to do with the app. You could do it, like I said, through any sketch application you want. If you're expensive and you got Adobe Reader like that, you can do it through Adobe. But I can make anything a light box. My first light box was a portable DVD player. Like I said, I've been fucking with that app since 1999 though, and it's free. I'm all about the free stuff. I'm all about the free stuff, 100%. It's free. Like I said, I don't gatekeep. IBIS Paint, and this is a pink iPad, as you can see. So whatever generation that is, and like I showed you, that is a pencil, an Apple pencil, and then you can also use the mouse to draw if you're that good. If you have a PC, if you have a rig, that's what I do. I'm just saying, don't expect to pull lines like me though, and you ain't never been on a light box. And damn sure don't expect to pull lines like this guy. And you think it's about the app. It has nothing to do with the app. That is not what, he didn't do anything on the application till it came time to publish this shit. You don't understand. Mangaka is different. It's different. I'm sorry, I was reading someone's message to me. You got to put some respect on that man's name. Don't try to chase him with no IBS paint, baby. You need to get you a light box and create some muscle memory. For real, for real. No, I didn't. Thanks for teaching me that. That's cool though. You pulled up from Thailand? Who pulled up from Thailand? I'm sorry, I ain't been reading your comments. Who pulled up from Thailand? He said, teach me. Oh, this is the review. Read the title. Somebody just asked me what am I using to draw? So I'm just using right now. I just came off the 5 and this is the 2.0. This is Nicpro. I got the 58-piece set. Loving it. I mean, but this is just like, if you have advanced placement pencils, same thing, except for this is guns, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta come with our guns, you know what I'm saying? We gotta come loaded, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why I got this, because I need this. Because I go through some lead, but yo, I ain't broke no damn lead. I guess this thing in high school. Yeah, I used to fuck some lead up. I used to have to get the lead sticks of the thick lead. 6B, all that. Like, I'm so shocked that I'm so white-handed. But that's just the tattoo. And I need this as well when I start. Because I don't use it like you think. Yes, I read it and all that other stuff, but I use it differently. Ooh, Sanctuary. I definitely don't know how to pronounce her name, but if you do Kingdom Hearts, then you know what I'm talking about when I say Sanctuary. When I say music-wise, I'm telling y'all, they're not going to catch me on these copyrights. You're not catching me on these copyrights. All right. I don't know if there's anything else I can add. I wanted to throw my style into it because I think that's the only way, like, I don't want to get, like, in trouble for them being like, you mimic this exactly. No, I took pieces from it. No one could be as good as their artist. It would be such a high honor to, like, but from my understanding, anybody outside of being Japanese can't make a manga. I'm just saying. I do sell it. DaMouseOfInk, you need to Google me. Like, you need to Google me. Yeah. And I just got prints going as well. And now I'm gonna stop talking to y'all because I'm about to just want to talk. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all because under here, my sketchbook, I have prints going of this one right now. I've got 24 exclusives. For the person that asked, can I sell my artwork? I am selling. But they're coming from Europe. And I'm in America, so I have to wait for them. They're not going to be here until April the 7th. I've already ordered them. And they just started production yesterday. But it's going to be this and, like you said, what I do with the iPad. And how do I use my application and do stuff like that. So, as you see, IBS Paint. And I'm going to come out of this. And this is just regular shit. If you use IBS Paint, 9 times out of 10 you have to watch ads because it's free. Seriously, watch the 60-fucking-second ad when it asks you to, and you'll be able to use everything. Everything I'm using right here, more, and other more stuff, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more stuff. Seriously, for free. Don't read it. They've been tricking you. Don't ever, like, it's not about the app. Think about your budget. Think about, like, what works for you. Think about your budget. Now, if you ain't on no free budget, they got a subscription. And you can get more shit. I'm serious. I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't stifle creativity at all. I just recently found out that another client of mine, saying that no, it has nothing to do with the Wi-Fi. It's ads because it's free. They have to get paid somehow, sweetie. They gotta get paid somehow. It's free. Once the ad is up, it's up. See, look. That's what I mean. Wait the 60 seconds, baby. Y'all gotta find. That's why I said it's not about the app. You impatient with the app already. What I'm showing you today has to do with the microns. So if you're impatient with the app, I'm just showing you the what's for sale. Y'all asked what I sell, so I'm just showing you real quick, and then I'm getting back to drawing what I got going on. But I draw all types of styles. Like I did my wall, I do everything. I do all mediums. So, and I'm on hiatus from tattooing. Like I just found out a client is trying to say that I did the tattoos on them, so that they can get cut. Y'all, never order machines off Amazon, please. Like, people do dumb shit like that, and then you really gonna regret it later. Especially when you're not an artist. You're really gonna regret it later. If you don't have muscle memory like 20,000 hours, if you don't have 10,000 hours, you don't touch a tattoo machine. If you are not 25 years old, you do not touch a tattoo machine. If you do not have your tattoo license, you do not touch a machine. If you are not a part of a shop or a body and you have no representation, like nothing in the field, no portfolio, you're okay, like not even a drawing portfolio, don't start with somebody about tattoos, because don't start with a tattoo artist or a tattooist or a tattooer about tattoos, because it's going to be like a long conversation for no reason. So yes, and this is another reason that I adapted this, is because like I said, I was tattooing in Fordham and I needed to keep up even faster than the printer. So, and yeah, that's what they call me, right, mouse. I print faster than the printer. And you don't want to know what happens when the printer follow me, honey. That's why I said, if AI has somebody teaching her, but she got y'all asking questions too much and asking y'all asking her to make shit up. Sometimes you gotta teach the AI, and then, but I'm not telling Google nothing, yo. I'm not even going to tell you what happened with my Word app. They took my information and updated the app. Because I was hacking it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Word. So, yeah, but this is what's going to be for sale. This is what's coming out. And I'm not logging into my account for you guys to see this. I'm sorry, because like all my financial information, other things I have coming out is on there, and you can't see it yet. So this is what you get to see. This is what's available. I have a black and white version, and this version, of course, and this version's been chromed out a little bit more. It's just you gotta cycle around with me. You have to cycle around to my Instagram. You gotta go to the Facebook business page. You gotta be everywhere with me, because I'm really on a whole movement. Like I said, when these prints come, I got 25. Because I learned that artwork is more exclusive when it's done in small portions. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not fucking around this go around. Being in New York City, having all of the mediums mastered, all of these hours, thousands of hours, like 20. I have like 20. I told you need to have 10,000 to touch a machine, right? I have 20,000 hours in this. I can really draw with the mouse. If you check out my Sims 4 expansion tattoo, you will see on my lives that that's how I be drawing. So it's just one of them things where it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, you ain't catching me. That's not how you gotta really, it's not the app. This is your last step. If you are a artist and you cannot afford an iPad, you need to get you something normal. Apple, though, is the best product. Listen, I was a test dummy. I went into Apple thinking that I was doing something for my little sister, and they were getting me an iPad, and I didn't know it. So I'm over here like, they were like, yeah, just, and they walked away, and I just started playing with one of the iPads. I downloaded the IBS Paint, was playing with my fingers. Not even with the pencil, not even with the Apple Pencil. I'm playing with my fingers, and before I know it, dude comes over and he's like, you're an artist. Duh. But I was like, thank you. And then after that, I should have went for the bigger iPad, but my mom gifted this to me, the first one, in 2019. And then I got 1, 2, 3, like 7 more since then, because when you travel with babies and you constantly have, we traveled for like, I feel like 7 years we traveled. So, and you go through a lot of shit in 7 years when you are traveling. This is good stationery. Like I said, it's last stop. I don't think you should, and I'm gonna get one bigger. I don't think you should invest in it though if that's not what you require. Just something with a lot of fucking light. Real flat screen, a lot of fucking light. Get a light box. Seriously, start tracing. Tracing is not cheating. You have no idea how many times I've traced the same designs. Like I said, it is an honor to go behind him. It is an honor. One of the highest honors. Like, bro, talk about if I could be in Seoul drawing for a company, yo, any company over there for manga, I will work my ass off. I don't care what the fuck. Yeah, I do care what they pay me. I do care what they pay me. I do care what they pay me. But I will work my ass off like a grunt. Seriously, because it's a high honor to even go after this. This is kind of unheard of for me. I don't know nobody brave enough to take his work on. So I cry because, like, I don't know nobody brave enough. And I'm brave because, bruh, this is serious work. And I just wanted to capture their love. Like, I really wanted to encapsulate their love. Like, because they really love each other, like, so much. And poor thing can't even look at him. On that last one, she couldn't even look at him. It takes forever. It takes however long. Do you know how long this series took the artist? The original OG. That's why I was just saying this is a high honor. Please do not rush at all. This is a high honor. I don't care how long it takes me. I've actually been up since 3 just sketching this out the way I wanted it. And like I said, I went from different panels and different scenes. Because, you know, they love each other so much. You know, I got some scenes up in there. I can't wait to go. I'm about to go. You know, you remember this one. He done killed a bunch of people after this. And she was wiping his face. And then over here, you know, they just did it. Remember. And then right here, they about to do it. Remember. Moonlight Child. This little nigga. And then Guts over here when he had his, like, bad reaction. He was talking to her. And then this, I think, is when he was getting soothed from this scene. Like, she was wiping his face. And this is her with her sword. Yeah, so I love it. And also his hair, like, I wanted to have a better reference of his hair before I, this is magnetic, by the way. I'm going to be using this as well. Let me see if I can get a reference of his hair before I start. That's why you don't turn off the Wi-Fi, so you can get all your devices. You don't just turn off the Wi-Fi, people. Oh, wait, and right there, too. Hold on. Down here by his nose. And then I like putting all his lines in because that's really what I see makes his artwork original to him. Like it's mad lines. Beautiful. And I think the time should be taken to do it, no matter how long it takes. It could take days. It could take months. In their case, I heard mangaka, they don't have that time. Because y'all want to read books, right? Y'all like, no, I need the next issue now. I need the next issue now, right? Overworking them, right? Sorry, I gotta defend him because, yo, even Hayao Miyazaki say he breaks his artists. Like, oh, you don't know about drawing. Like, drawing for a living is a whole nother animal. I'm so honored. Like, what? And then I feel like you need to be truly inspired. I've been in the room with millions before. Just going off the walls. Peter Max. I was at a Peter Max show when I was my sophomore year of high school. Changed my life. My God. I'm talking about 7 million, 4 million, 2 million, 3 million. And they buying them. Unfathomable. From that moment, I knew. Like, I just knew. And then I would come around and I would make sure anything that I don't want like too dark is like lightened. She's so pretty. It's like so hard to put markers on her. Any part of her body. Poor thing. Femto. That's Griffith's other side. Femto. Oh yeah, her marker. It's like up here. And it's an arrow down. I guess an arrow up. I don't know. And like, I know that's not it, but it looks like it. Okay, and I could never do it that much justice. I don't think anybody can. Casca, we're so sorry. So much bad things happen. Alright, so I'm like, do I do the rest of her hair? But I don't want to throw off I feel like pockets are needed. Pockets are needed. I don't know why, but I feel that way. Usually when I have a hunch. Because I'm building it as I go, how I want it to be. I respect where it's at, honestly, right now. You know, I would start with the microns immediately. But I just like to make good decisions. You know, I'm not a kid anymore. Like, I have the freedom of choice to take my time. So. This scene where he couldn't help himself. That's my husband now. He calls me Elaine. So, there you go, babe. There is the Elaine scene of a lifetime. Well, I already put it in there, though. I put it in there right there. But I did this already where I mirrored a scene. Another scene. And there is an open space up there. There's also one right, like, here. If I take these vines out. Because over here, I mean, it's been kissing me. I don't know, but I feel like all that doesn't need to be meshed in such a small area. Like, put a heart between, like she's blowing him a heart kiss. His hair, that's really what I needed this reference for. This man's hair. What? Oh my gosh. It's a weird length of short. You know what I'm saying? But he's got those super large bangs. I feel like his bangs are way bigger than I even drew. And I mean, I know from different angles of the manga it's going to be different. It's going to be different variations of how it looks, but we're just going to try to get as close as possible because I almost did the Goku earlier Bono thing. I was like, those are too long. Yeah, like Goku's, that's like his. That's it right there. That's like his, how his hairs are shaped, I feel like. Let's push this a little here for you guys. It's a little here. Okay. Where was I? His hair's right. So for me, this grid is important for when we start. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Because it's far from the finished product. I think a lot of people think like I'm stopping here. This is so far from the finished product, I'm telling you. We're doing all black, the fine line pen like you're about to see. And they better be good, yo. As good as these pencils are, if these don't follow up with crazy throw, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Like, this is my first time using them. Not my first time using microns, but this is my first time using this brand. So like I said, if you look at the title, this is a review of that. So I'm gonna get there. And he's got like these ones going back this way, you know. He's got like a really small book. Like I said, it's a very who cut this man hair? Did he be getting haircuts? I want to see guts with long hair. A changed man, okay? They said the Moonlight Child might change him. I don't know. I saw something on Reddit. I try to stay off Reddit when it comes to Berserk. There's a bunch of Griffith fans in there. And actually, because of how close this comes to Casca and up there, I feel like it's actually a decent place to I need to look at her goddamn sword. I don't know what the fuck her. I don't remember what her sword. I think it's a heart. Should be alright. That does need to be straight up there though. And don't worry about anything. What I'm erasing because I feel like I'm picking. I need to erase it. I usually don't erase this much, but it's a manga, not a realism. So realism is like, you know, I don't erase either that much, but. I also think this area needs a shit ton more bubbles. But I think I'm ready to rock. Oh shit. I'm gonna take like a 2-minute break. Whoever redacted their statements, thank you. Alright, so 2-minute break. Face it this way. So you can see it. Warm up for 2 seconds. Heat up my coffee. That's exactly what I need to do. I need to heat up my coffee. Do you have a good feel of it? Yes, it's good. Okay, can you give it 2.5 seconds, coming right back. 2.5 minutes. I can elevate it with so you can really see it for sleeping. Give me just a second. I'm heating up my coffee. Take a good look at it because it's going to be the last times that you see it this lovely way. Look at speed. I'm here. I'm drinking my coffee and taking my break before I start with these microns. Hope you can get a good look at it before I start. Wait, over here. Yeah. Thank you for hanging in there. Just give me a second. I'm almost done. Where are we, like a minute 50? Thank you. I'm just taking a coffee break, like literally maybe 60 more seconds. I'm just drinking my New York City piss water coffee, and then I'm gonna start with my microns if you stick tight. Alright, so I'm gonna go over what I'm about to use with you guys. We've got our lovely trusty dusty pamphlet. Okay, so use the finest micro fine liner pens, 0.2 millimeters to 0.25 millimeters for final details and touch-ups. These are perfect for adding minute details and fine textures. For highlights, consider using a white gel pen or a white ink package not included for contrast against darker areas. So they suggest that you get a highlighter pen. I do have here's my black crank. I've got an all white crank over here, but I'm not going to be using it. I didn't use, well, this is a manga, so technically these illustration markers that we have, these dual-sided, like, oh my god, all these illustration markers that we have over here. It's so many. It's so many. It's a whole case. So technically, if I want to do color on this, there's two ways I can do color. If I don't end up using these micron pens, like, no, I'm gonna do the micron pens. I'm saying if I want to do, after I do these micron pens, if I want to do a color version and not touch the OG original that I created, then I'm simply gonna do that through the iPad. But with all of those illustration markers that you just saw, I could easily color it as well, which I may or may not do. I think I'm going to wait till I get different markers. I have crink markers, like I said, over there, too. If you don't know what crinks are, I don't even know what I just did with the black one. Oh, we're dropping. I told you it's 15 millimeters. Here we go. This is the black. I was referring to the white one that I have. This is the black crink marker. And it could be used as a highlighter. Like they said, they don't put one in here. Micro fine liner pens provide consistent ink flow, which is ideal for clean and crisp lines. Ensure the pen tips are clean to avoid any ink blobs. Layering different sizes of fine liner pens to build up textures and details. Gradually start with lighter, finer lines and build up to darker, bolder lines. I'm gonna go both ways because that's how I do. And then we're already doing this. It says experimentation. Experiment with different combinations of pencil and fine liner pen sizes to see what works best for your style, the specific drawing you're working on. And these products are non-toxic, people. Really cool. Okay, so Nicpro 12 black drawing pens. The professional micro pen kit. That's why I call them microns. Contains assorted types of pen tips from 0.2 millimeter to 3.0 millimeter, plus a brush tip, no bleed, no smear, and waterproof. Line width and cap size 0.2 millimeters, 0.05, 0.25 millimeters, 0.1, 0.3 millimeters, 2, 0.35 millimeters, 3, 0.40 millimeters, 4, 0.45 millimeters, 5, 50 millimeters, 8, 0.55 millimeters, 1.0, so 1.0. 1.0 millimeters is a 1, 2.0 millimeters is a 2, and 3.0 millimeters is a 3, and the brush is BR. So, yeah, we'll remember that. The smallest being 0.2, the biggest being the brush, and the 3.0 millimeters. And I mean, I know what all these are for. It says the brush can be used for calligraphy, inking, and dynamic line work. The 2.0 is maximum bold lines. 1.0 is ultra bold lines, general sketching, bold lines, and filling large areas. 0.5 is for text, heavy outlines, and graphic design. 0.4 is for medium lines, outlining detailed sketches and technical drawings. And the 0.2 is for fine lines, fine details, intricate patterns, and delicate line work. So they said to go from, I'm reading what they put on their pamphlet, sweetie. Yeah. So that's what they say they're for. Don't get mad at Nicpro for telling you how to use their pencils. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else about the pens on this page. This is MP1000. That's what this set is. Alright, so I already know how to use them. I just read them to you guys. I'm going to go back to listening to my music, and I'm going to get into this real quick. And we'll see how long it takes. Hi, Soto. I put your bed up here. My cat has been cuddling beside me wherever I go, whatever I do, so I put his bed up here. So he'll eventually want to hop up here. Go ahead. So I got it, you just ate. I'm gonna listen to the episodes. Because I'm gonna start with the brush. And I need the pamphlet. Berserk. Thank you for subbing. I don't want to get copyrighted up. Oh my gosh. No. Sorry. Sorry, put up another episode. Oh. Mm-hmm.